Hi, everyone. Happy almost New Year's Eve. So, anyway, I thought I'd play a little Barry Manilow. I haven't heard that song in forever, but I thought it was an appropriate song. Hi, everyone. Hi, Miss Nomer, Pammy. I'm not nice. Try me more than enough. Sin. What did she say? Gone Girl. Gone Girl, I sent you a message. I hope that you got it. Christy, hello. Um, yep, so what? I think I said that already. Kathy B, Kimberly, Paige, Pugs, My Love of Crafts. Welcome back, by the way, to membership, My Love of Crafts. Christy. Um, I got new emojis for the new year. I have a 2022 that you can use. I also have sourdough bread, spaghetti and meatballs, and brie cheese because we talked about that so much. Um, I am doing fine. Hi, Deborah. Helen. I'm doing fine. Um, you know, there's, there's that spaghetti and meatballs and sourdough bread. I love me some sourdough bread. Hello, Mr. D. So, what we're going to do tonight is we're going to have an open panel. And yes, out with the old and in with the new. We're going to have an open panel. If anyone wants to come up, and I know some people have some clips that they want to share, I would prefer doing funny clips. But if anybody wants to, there's Mr. D retracting his statements. It's like he doesn't want anyone to know he was here. He probably does that everywhere. Uh, thank you, Miss Nomura. And yes, I need to thank everyone who has reached out to me, whether it was through email, Discord, uh, DMs on Twitter, for your condolences. Um, I appreciate it more than you know, more than you know. But I thought I would, because I do want to definitely, go with the out with the old, in with the new. There's a person who is on this platform that, well, this is my opinion. You know how there are, yes, I do. It's because of the rabbit holes I go down. Okay, no problem. Sandy, hello, Sandy. Hello, the asshole Iron Sheik returned. Um, I do believe that angels walk this earth. Um, it says, be hospitable to strangers because you may be entertaining angels. But I also believe that there are demons walking this earth. And there is a person that, in my opinion, is a demon and never, hi, teacher mom, never has anything to say nice about anyone. And I feel sorry for them. I feel really sorry for them. But I want to play something for you. And then after this, I am never, that person never exists to me ever again. I have never said anything. Hi, Ladybug. Hi, Rosewater. I have never said anything as disgusting as her on this platform. I have been nothing but respectful to this person while I had her on my panel. Um, yes, it costs nothing to be nice, but I'm going to let you hear this. Hi, Social Fade. I find it to be disgusting. And the fact that she said the things that she said, uh, it is what it is. But I am going to share my screen. A little video was made in her honor. And again, once this is played, it's over, and I will never think of this person again. She can go on with her demonic ways for as long as she wants. But anyway, let me screen share this because I want to really get it out of the way.
So very sorry for your loss, Diane. Well, she's not. First of all, she's not going to cry a tear. I don't even know what the fucking loss is. But she's doing another dragging stream while crying victim. So you give her money. Oh, sorry for your loss, Diane. Oh, I didn't realize, Diane. I too am very sorry. It will never be the same, but you adjust and go on. I hope you have a strong support around you and a higher power to carry you when you need it. Yeah, it's Satan, J Swan. the same higher power you have. Diana lost my mom December 19th, very unexpected. Did your mom die of cancer? Because my mom died of cancer. I was very young. Do you know who else's mom died of cancer? And they were very young? Do you know who doesn't have any grandchildren? Or who doesn't have a grandma? You're supposed to give all your grandkids gifts and money, right? Her name was Barbara Arnie. She was your friend. And then you and somehow think you're above everybody when you're below Michelle, Lady A. Okay, now, I'm not going to drag you in the loss of your mother and the loss of your children or whatever. You know how you people do. I'm just going to state facts. So you're having a dragging stream, right? And all these fucking idiots are so sorry for your loss. Jane Whelan can fucking suck a fucking toe. That's disgusting, Diane, that you would use your mother like that. Like you use your sister like that. Don't you think? To make yourself a fucking quick buck? Because that's what I think. And your title is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting. Absolutely disgusting in the memory of your mother. I hope you got her out of the morgue.
Yeah. So she is a whole demon. Testicle, that's the last thing that I'm giving her any attention for. The fact that she brought my mother up. And let me just say this. The night she's referring to was the last time I went live, and I had faux pas or fupa in my title. I didn't drag anyone on that stream. I made a little joke, because of what Laura said. So what was so disgusting about it, Corey? I mean, I'm waiting for her head to spin off of her body. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, she's a vile reject of a human being. Now, I don't think she is a human being. I think she's a demon walking on this earth. And, for bringing my mother up and my sister, leave my mother and my sister out of your mouth, you pig. Okay? That's all I ask. Well, testicle, she will never stop. But I am done. Like I said earlier before I played it, I have never said anything that disgusting to anyone. I have never said anything as disgusting as she has ever said the whole time that she's been on this platform. But I have always treated her with respect. But now I'm done. I'm done. So, yeah, leave my mother and my sister, because she brings up my sister a lot. And the nerve of you. The nerve of you. So, yeah, I'm going to ignore her from now on. But that, to me, I mean, she doesn't even know what my live stream was about. We didn't drag anybody. And what is so disgusting about faux pas and fupa? I didn't say it. I know how to say faux pas. So there you go. And misnomer, that is something that I have never called her. I, in fact, stood up for her at a time when people were going at her with some song named Brenda's Baby or whatever. I actually stood up for her for that. I'm sorry. She's just, at this point, I'm completely done with her. That's right. Not today, Satan. Not today. So anyway, no, she doesn't, teacher mom. She has no boundaries whatsoever. And that's her problem. She's not going to stop. She's probably making another. That's okay, and I'm not going to be watching it, so I don't care. This is a message to her, and just to show how despicable she is to even comment on the loss of my mother. The nerve of you. The, the nerve of you. That evil gnome wouldn't know a joke. Of course, she didn't know it was a joke. Like I said, it's whatever. Nope, she doesn't have any humanity. Yes, I agree that she needs an exorcist. So, Gone Girl, I am not going to. This is it. It is a new year approaching, and that will not ever be someone that I even remember as a person here. I may be soft, but I wouldn't be able to stand myself if I lived to intentionally hurt people. Exactly. Hey, Stephanie. Uh, oh shit! I forgot to do it again. I forgot to drop the link in Discord. I mean, like, I'm losing my mind. So we're going to. I dropped it in Discord. We're going to be, as I said earlier, we're going to be doing an open panel. If anyone wants to come up and share any clips that they have, funny or not, as long as it doesn't give me a copyright strike, as long as it's transformative, and yeah, we can do that. Randy was going to be here tonight, but she's with Little Duck. She's babysitting Little Duck. I told her if Little Duck falls asleep and she wants to pop up, she can. But she spent the whole day with him. So she's doing grandma duty. I Well, yeah, teacher mom, that would be you know what I mean? That would actually be the normal thing to do. Yeah, but when you're not normal, what do you expect? Um, yes, blank space. I agree with that. Thank you all for helping me get through this fucking year. That's what this is really about. I mean, it has been a horrible year, and more horrible for some. I mean, just with this virus, um, it's been really, really hard. Really, really hard. Oh my. Well, like I said, I will not be ever talking about her again. And I don't typically talk about her. I don't typically respond to anything that she has to say. Um, because I don't like to I really don't like to mess with uh people who I don't think are um all there. And there are a couple of other people on this platform that I don't give the time of day. I don't listen to their videos. I don't, they yap, 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 yap on and whatever, whether it's about me, Randy, Wendy, get over it. Just get over it. Whatever your problem is, move on and get over it. It is what it is. I noticed something and I don't think oops, you retracted that. I was reading your comment page and you retracted it. I do have a video that I wanted to show and I saved it. Hold on one second. Let's see. Let me find it. Let me see if this is the one. Oh, I did want to say that Call It As I See It. I don't know if you're subscribed to her. Call It As I See It. I'm just assuming it's a her. I don't know why. I just always assume that. I love the videos that she's putting up. Um, I love them. Let me see if that's not the video that I wanted to show. Oh, I know what I wanted to share. Hold on. Okay, so this wasn't actually last year. This was actually October 30th, 2020. We had a Halloween contest, and I went back to it because Van Lufa came on to be Katie, and then Tawanda was Laura, but she had already come up. And then after, Tawanda came back up, and those two were fighting. And that's when Randy was dressed up as Post Malone. It was really good. I wanted to share that because we actually have had, because I'm the bully channel, right? Hi, Save Robbie. Happy New Year to you too. Hi, Twisters. Welcome. We actually are called the bully channel, and I have to, every time it's said, I have to disagree. Thank you, Gone Girl. Thank you. I have to disagree because we've had so many fun talent contests and Halloween parties and costume parties, and we had a lot of laughs here. So sorry, I disagree that we're a bully channel. I disagree with everyone, even if they're in the UK. I disagree. Uh, yeah, we're not a bully channel. So, but if you come and you mess with us, right, and you continuously come and you mess with us, whether it's in the side chat or whatever, we're going to respond to it. We're absolutely going to respond to it. That's what people do here. It's the drama community. If you didn't like your ass or, landing in your real estate of a drama community, then you should have left. Diane is going to be Shucky's baby's new manager, like Freddie Glassy, and Shiki Baby is going to win. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. Hi, Polka Dot. Jessica, if I didn't say hello to you. All right, so I'm going to play this because I think it's really funny. And I really wanted to be able to go back into quite a few of my old live streams where we were doing talent contests and things like that, because a lot of those people are no longer around. I don't know. They're just not. But they were fun. So I'm going to play this for you. And hold on one second. Okay. I had to send a message. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to screen share. Give me a second.
My gosh, cranberry juice is expensive. I gotta save money. The struggle's real. That was real.
This bottle lasts me this whole bottle.
Oh God, here comes. Oh.
What is this?
I don't know you. Who are you?
Katie, girl.
I don't know you.
I don't
Look,
know.
this woman tried to dick right off me.
Isn't she the one that always says subscribers?
Mm-mm.
Girl.
Girl,
All my subscribers, right?
no. You know what? You can get out of my chat.
Oh, you can go suck somebody's.
No,
That word.
Well, you know I am, okay? I am. The whole neighborhood.
I can smoke out of you too. Look,
Uh-huh.
I have a red solo cup too.
There you go.
You think you're better
Even though I
than
don't
me?
know who you are, Lavender. Never heard of you.
You're gonna know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
You bet you're
Okay.
gonna know who I am.
Are you a lost soul, a troll, or an asshole? Which one?
She clears her throat.
Can you say that again?
Are you a troll, a lost soul, or an asshole?
I think I'm an asshole.
Okay. Well, you're an asshole. I've never. I don't know why you know so much about me. I don't know why you're talking about me all the time. You trying to get some more subs and views, bitch?
You want more?
Uh-huh.
I really smoke. How do you like me now?
I just wonder if you ever sleep. Do you stay up all night?
Yeah, me and my dog.
Mm-hmm.
She's
You
building
and
her
that
empire
bitch.
just like you are, Katie.
It's an empire, don't you know?
Uh-huh. You gonna get too famous? Because you know I already am. I got my own reality show.
I know, but only people pick on me. They don't pick on you. They only pick on me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah. Whatever your name is.
For your name.
You know me. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You think you get
Well, you know what? I want to know. Did you take mama tittens?
maybe.
Do you have mama tittens?
I might have. Maybe I was jealous.
Maybe.
I might have been a little jealous.
Mm-hmm.
I know
Well,
I'm jealous of Wendy. I am very
yeah,
jealous
I
of
think
Wendy.
you took mama tittens. I'm gonna be
I
coming
took
for
Mama
you.
Tittens. I did.
Uh-huh. I have your address.
I think she
Mama
said something
Tittens
about
is with Fluffer. Just leave us alone.
Okay, ladies. I have to go. I got a phone call I need to answer.
I knew you would.
It's my weed dealer.
I knew you would leave.
I bet you do, Katie.
Yes.
I've got
But you
two,
ladies
honey.
have a good night, okay?
Katie, take care of yourself.
I
Well,
want some of that.
Thank you for gracing
good
us.
night.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Oh, goodbye. Oh my gosh, that was epic.
Bye.
I'm sorry. I don't know if the first part was echoing or not. Yeah, I forgot to mute, and then I muted at the end. Sorry. Hi, Eric. Oh, I'm sorry. It was echoing. I forgot to hit mute. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it does that. I thought that was really funny. But you know what's really sad is a lot of those people they no longer come around. They just don't. Sad. Oh, somebody got timed out. Yeah, listen. I think that person is just. I think that person is just trolling. I couldn't see the chat and I forgot. Hi, Crazy Daisy. I forgot to hit damn mute. And that's what happens. It echoes. Sorry about that. Yeah, I thought it was the costume party was probably one of the best. Although the talent contest we had two were really great. Who was the Katie? That was Avian Lufa. She wasn't even going to enter, and then I think she told Wendy that she had all the things to be Katie, and Wendy told her, "Then get up here." So I mean, it was pretty simple, right? Some vodka, cranberry juice, and a black tank top. So, and then the rest she just improvised. So it really went well. Oh, hold on again. Happy New Year to you too. Hold on a second. Hold on. Sorry. All right. So, if anybody does anyone want to come up and talk? Oh, what did I just do? Shit. Does anyone want to come up and talk about? Oh no! Stop this. Ah. Does anyone want to come up and talk about New Year's resolutions? I personally don't do New Year's resolutions for a reason, because I never stick to them. But maybe someone else would like to come up and talk about whatever, something that might have bothered you. Listen, there's a lot of things that are bothering me in this community right now. I just don't know if I want to talk about them, because I think that they're not going. I think they're going to carry over definitely into. Uh, Hi, C. Marie. I just wanted to say hi before I drag my butt to bed. Well, thank you for coming in, C. Marie, and I wish you a happy New Year. And those babies are beautiful. Those twins are beautiful. I see the pictures on Twitter, and they just get cuter and cuter. Pickle pickle, happy New Year. Yeah, I don't want to listen. There's just so many things that I don't agree with. And I really have tried not to get involved in my opinions of this whole love you too, C. Marie. Take care of yourself. You're gonna gain weight and add a pack a day of cigarettes to your New Year's. Fuck it. All right. Well, I dropped a link if anybody wants to come up. I just feel like whatever's going on is just going to continue going on in 2022. I don't think that I don't agree with it. I don't agree with what people are doing. I don't agree with interfering in police work and bothering families. I just don't believe in that shit. I don't get it. I don't know what these people are going to solve, and I feel I don't know. I just don't agree with it. For my New Year's thing, it's just going to try to find a good paying doctor who is willing to treat me. That's all I want next year. Are you having a problem finding one, Paige? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I do want to also say, please, host, give me a blue jacket. A blue jacket? Well, it appears that you have one. Be nice. The asshole Iron Sheik returned. Be nice. I don't know if it's going to burn out. I am finding things amusing how, certain people have, called out other people and, showed messages and, um, talking about money and how much money they made this year. Just this year alone, $50,000 is what Molly made. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Uh, if you like, instead of regular white bread, if you were a member, you could have sourdough. Because I love sourdough bread, and that's one of my emojis. So yeah, I don't agree with all of it. I think it's crazy. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, and Kimberly is not short. So yeah, to have a Napoleon complex, you have to be short. Like John Crimes. I think that this is just a joke, of course. We know that he's at least 6 foot tall. But Laura said that he was 5'4", which is so funny. Yeah, you would have to be a short, and it usually refers to a man, not a woman, by the way. Yeah, Crazy Daisy. That's my favorite. I have 3. Lose weight, quit smoking, getting my butt to Poland to be with her, which is the most important one for me. Who's in Poland? There's that sourdough bread. I think we have many things in common at a club anyone wants to be in. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like this place has turned into crazy town. It's turned into crazy town. And, and you have, I don't know, the whole Natasha thing going on. I don't even understand it. I don't understand anything that's going on. Stopping in to show love and to wish you a happy new year, Diane. Also keeping you in my prayers. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you. Nobody will be talking about my spider sister at Kimberly. There have been so many deaths the past couple of weeks. Yes, there has been. And YouTube beefs don't seem, they just don't seem like something that should be important. And that's why I talked about what happened with my mother, because in the grand scheme of things, we don't know if we're going to be here tomorrow. So, fighting with people, I mean, I could fight with people. I can start a fight right now if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I know it's fun when you have screaming matches, but I really, really do wish that whatever division and friction that's going on with certain people in this community could be resolved. They don't have to, walk off and hold hands or braid each other's hair and be besties. But I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like there are people that are not talking to each other, and they don't even know why. They don't even know why. No one cares if the boy comes or not. No one has ever wondered that. What are you talking about? Who is announcing their departure? Good morning, Lackbath. Yeah, I know, right? Robbie, there's too many people fighting, and I just don't get it. And I'm kind of, I'm not going to say names or whatever because I'm just not going to do that. But I'm actually kind of disappointed and hurt, and by someone, and I wish that they would have messaged me, and they didn't when I sent them a message. And but it is what it is. I can't change that. People also think I'm 5'2" and I'm 5'10". Well, I mean, how can people tell? It's hard. Oh, you were referring to the Sheik's comment. Okay. Yeah, you can't tell how tall someone is on camera. Uh, you just really can't. So, and especially if you're sitting down. Some guy called asshole feeling neglected. Well, 5'10". I think what I'm feeling is better left unsaid because there are things bothering me, but it's easier to think about. It's easier to not think about them. Yeah, I agree. I'm always sitting when I stream. Some people actually think I'm standing. Oh, well, that's silly. It's just dumb. That's just dumb. Oh my God. Pugs. Pugs trying to start trouble. Good evening, Mallory at random. Happy almost New Year to you too. Pugs is trying to start trouble again. By the way, that live stream that you went up on, Pugs, I don't know why people are saying that you were owned. No, no, it was the other way around. It's the other way around. It was hilarious. Does anyone have that clip? I know it was showed already. Someone showed that. Um, ah, hold on. Hold on. Damn it. I gotta close out something. Yes, it was. It definitely was epic. That's not really Mama Bet's meatballs, is it? I haven't seen Molly in person since June, but she's a tiny little thing. Do you mean tiny in height? Do you mean tiny in height, Robbie? You know, in height. You, a rotten ham. Me, a rotten ham? Well, yeah, I clicked on it. It brings it to a channel with 3 subs on it. That is true, Miss Nomer. I have a picture of it. I actually sent it to someone, and I'm not going to say who I sent it to, but I will tell you what they said when I sent it. It was a picture of her in her jeans, wearing her rosary beads, and it really made me laugh, I have to say. Hold on a second. I'm going to tell you what their description of that picture was. Where are you? Okay. I'm not going to say, so don't say anything in the chat if you're in here. So I sent a picture, and it's a really close up of the jeans in the you know what area. So this person said that thing looks like her co-host. And then when I mentioned the rosary beads, she said, I always assumed they were anal beads. So yeah. And I just said, oh my God, laughed my ass off. But I'm not going to tell you who it was because it's private. It's a private message. How did pugs get? Hi, Jules. Do pugs get accidentally? I'm laughing because no turkey this year due to me being in a very deep coma. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely not Beth. That's someone who wants to mess around with Beth. There was a lettuce recall? Really? I did not know that. I could have lived my whole life not hearing folded mattress. Now I will never not think of it when I go to bed. Oh my goodness. Jules, you're sick? What's wrong? I hope you don't have, you know what? I'm not going to say the word. Diane, why have you been phoning my husband? uh, because he's lonely. I don't even know how to respond to that. He's been very lonely because you were in a coma. I would pay low lace pain management is so difficult. I'm sorry, honey. I feel for you though. I hope you found the right solution. Yeah, prayers for you, Jules. Get better. See, now if you weren't sick and weren't feeling poorly, I would give you a link to come up here and do some of your Don't Play Me Bellevue. Don't Play Me Bellevue. I don't think it's Diane. He's been staying up late talking to, right? At Diane, Randy is rebooting. She said she'll be here. Oh, good. I had the vaccine, but I don't know. Sounds like it doesn't matter if I do or I don't. Gonna get the test again tomorrow. Oh, I hope and I pray that you don't. Uh, uh. So Beth is typing to us from ICU. Hi, Red Road Runner. Oh, really? Miss Nomer, everybody says that now. Don't Play Me Bellevue. I said it quite a lot. Hi, Breaking the Silence. I said it quite a lot because, as soon as she said it, I knew what she was talking about. Like a lot of people didn't know. If you didn't live, hi, Teresa. If you weren't from New York, you might not know what Bellevue was. I knew immediately. I know, Jules, I know you're not feeling well. I said if you were not feeling so poorly, I would have you come up and do some of your Don't Play Me Bellevue. Yeah, the vaccine will probably help you if you do get this new strain, but it's sad that people are still getting it. Oh, come on, stop spamming my chat, please. That pisses me off. You used to be, yes, I understand that. Beth used to be a psychologist at Bellevue, everyone. Although I would think that they probably use psychiatrists, so, you're lost on both counts on that one. Yeah, just to hide that person who's spamming the chat. I'm not in the mood. Bellavada. Is that how you say your name, Bellavada? No, it's not. It's not Dumpster Clips. Fake Beth. Just being funny, you know what I mean? Yeah, Bellevue was the real bad hospital you had to go if you were too crazy for Boston hospitals. The vaccine was never intended to keep us from getting it, but to keep us from not getting very sick or dying. Yeah. Yeah. Alyssa, is that how you say your name? Alyssa Taylor, you new here? Welcome. Welcome to Bellevue. That's a joke. I don't want to make fun of I don't want to make fun of crazy people, but we are kind of crazy. You hear that? I hope you hear us. Yeah, I hope anyone right now who is ill, who is getting tested, that it's just the flu or a really bad cold. I really hope that that's the case. I know everybody's getting a little nervous now and a little bit antsy because of everything that's going on. It's funny because I I wanted to go see the Music Man with Hugh Jackman and Sutton Foster. But in order to do that, you have to be, vaccinated, and you have to have wear a mask in the theater. But what's happening right now, they had to close it down. It just opened on December 20th. They had to close it down until January 2nd because Hugh Jackman was tested positive with COVID. He was vaccinated, but he, got COVID. Probably the new strain. Well, actually, Sutton Foster got it first. So they just figured it's better to just shut the whole thing down until January 2nd. And I guess just try to go with the flow and see what happens. I don't know if it's, I think that even though it's been closed down for a really long time, they might just have to close it down. What did she say? What was the last one that she said? Hold on. Is that on Broadway? I once started on Broadway. Yes, we know, Beth. We know that you started on Broadway. You what else did Beth do? I can't remember. I was in Walmart yesterday and saw all those Walmart people still walking around without masks. I know. Not even trying to prevent the spread. Mind-boggling. I don't understand it. I don't understand why people are doing that. Like, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Slan Shani, hello. Hello. If you're vaccinated, you will only be crap, but not dead. Exactly. And that's a good thing. So people who are getting the strain, who were vaccinated, seem to be doing okay. Two Tacos is here. Hi, Two Tacos. Thank you so much for your, beautiful messages to me. You don't know how much they meant to me. Really. Thank you. Someone go up, stir some shit up. Stephanie wants it. Stephanie, you want to stir some shit up? There. Randy is going to come up. Hold on a second. I'm going to send her the link in her Twitter, so she doesn't have to go into Discord if she doesn't want to. Some people are 3 times vaccinated in passing. I can't come up right this minute, but I might be able to in a little while. No problem. Thank you, Two Tacos. Thank you so much. You've been so sweet. You're new on YouTube. Please visit my home. I need some bananas. Well, why can't you buy your own bananas? Yeah, I am getting a little bit more. Oh, you did? Okay, thanks, Cindy. My love of crafts, I was getting a little bit more, in the beginning when this all started, I was doing the whole spraying of Lysol on anything delivered, throwing them in the garage for 3 days before I opened them. And then, once things got under control, I became a little bit more a little bit more lax on that. Still using hand sanitizer though. I mean, bottles of it. But now I'm getting, crazed again about, boxes and deliveries and things like that. And I don't want to. I really don't want to. I really dislike the masking people. Yeah, Kathy, I don't know why anyone would go out without a mask. The reason that my mother got it was because a man uh, tested positive and he didn't wear a mask because he said he had other health issues. So, yeah, I'm still blaming him. Yeah, I'm going to blame him. So I hope he's hiding somewhere. And it won't be good if I run into you, just letting you know. He's not listening, but I'm just talking out loud. My Black Panther is sitting here listening to Diane and meowing at her. Aw. Banana meaning sub. Oh, you have a channel? Two of my daughters in Philly are COVID positive, and I have bad fluish headaches, so doctor said, assume I'm positive. I'm sorry, Catherine. Right? That's a good idea, Pammy. Carry a water pistol with hand sanitizer. Yes, November Rain, people are very selfish. That man was very selfish. He's 37 years old. I hear a knock at the door.
Boom.
Oh, I keep forgetting I don't have to let you in. I forgot I don't have to let you in. I don't have to let Stephanie in either.
I'm home early.
You're home. Oh, you're not with the baby duck anymore?
No, they got home early. Tim only got 2 hours of sleep last night. He was exhausted. So here we are.
Well, I did get your picture of baby duck.
He fell asleep laying beside me, and I put a picture of his little hands on my community tab.
He's so adorable.
He is.
Yeah, welcome to fatherhood, Tim. Yeah, exactly. Welcome to fatherhood. There is no sleep.
No, bless his heart. And he worked all day, and then they went tonight and DoorDashed, and Timber had to end it early because he was so tired. So, yeah. Thank you. Yep. So what he is, but me and him had a good time. My internet's shitty, so can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just a little bit echoey, like I'm echoing.
Let me I can turn my. Is that better?
Let's see. Maybe.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me? Hello.
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Blank space.
Just want to make sure. Did you?
Is that
we have
the real?
No, it's just somebody playing. Randy, did you get the shipment of meatballs I sent you for Christmas?
I got them, and I ate them. I'm just gonna go with it.
Okay, yeah, they've been in here for a while. Just saying, wanting to know why I've been calling her husband and shit like that.
Oh, because he's a hot piece of ass. Duh.
And she said she was in a coma. So I said, he's been, I called him because he was lonely. You were in a coma.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, me too, November Rain. Yeah. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't?
Yes. Who wouldn't love baby feet and baby hands?
Oh, I know. They're, anyway, so that's what I've been doing. Snap. I want to hold a baby so bad. It's great.
Yeah, I wish I could hold baby duck. I'm echoing. What in the fuck?
You're not. Well, you may be to you. You're not to me.
I hear it. Does anybody, when I talk, is there an echo?
No.
Well, not to you. I'm asking the chat because I hear it.
Okay. Chat. Right, dumpster clips. It's good to see you. Social fade. Teacher mom, Jen B.
Okay, no echo. Okay.
Everybody.
Oh, wait,
I see you.
Dumpster Clip says, okay, so everybody's saying no echo, but Dumpster Clip is saying, yeah, I can hear Diane echoing. Well, I don't know what to say. As long as the majority doesn't hear echoing, then we're going to have to. Oh, you have earbuds in. Okay, everybody else is saying no echo.
I came in. I made me a cup of tea. I rebooted my internet. It's our internet's been real shitty. We've had a lot of rain lately.
Well, that's probably why.
Is Duck a chill baby? He absolutely is. He's a chill baby. We have a lot of fun. It's not loud on my end, but I can hear it. Okay, so what you been talking about? And Happy New Year. Let's talk all things 2021.
Yes.
Shit, what happened?
Well, 2021 was a crazy year.
For sure.
For sure. For sure.
I am stirring my tea. It went by so quick. Seems like you both talk. Seems when you both talk. Oh. Huh.
Okay, so we can't talk at the same time.
Well, that's a wrap. We might as well shut this shit down. We always talk at the same time. Yeah, really good stuff and crappy stuff too. That's the truth.
Wait a minute, Jarima, just FYI, that new guy, Willow, is going in chats, and it's him talking bad homophobic stuff. Really?
Oh, no. Really?
I like Willow.
I do too.
Hope it's not true, Jarima.
Hey, Miss Number. Hey, Polka Dot. Well, maybe he'll pop in and grace us with his presence.
Yes, maybe.
I haven't been watching anything really. I was listening to just a second of a stream today, and then I lost service. And I heard it was Steph streaming her, and she said, the fake Mama Best World said it could be a clone. I have a clone.
No shit. No shit.
That was a good one.
Oh. Okay, so November Rain said, I took it as he was saying how effed up those things were. Maybe I was wrong. It is him, and I took a screenshot. He was over chasing Steph shit. He said awful stuff in there. Well, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch her stream, so I don't know.
That is all I caught of her stream was her saying, "Here's WJW Willow." That's
hi, Jemmy.
And then it started buffering for me.
Yeah, listen. Dreama is a very good source of things. I just find it really hard to believe that Willow, based on so far what I know of him and the time that he's been on my panel, and again, though, I don't follow him all over the internet, like all over YouTube. I just find it hard to believe that he would say homophobic things. So I don't know. I didn't see it. And I don't know the context of what the conversation was. Willow talking about people whining about losing their channels. Huh?
Well,
okay, email them to me, Dreama. Listen, if Willow, if you're around and that's true, come and talk.
Of course, anybody would be upset if they lost their channel. Anybody, especially if you spent years building it.
I didn't talk about that.
No,
yeah, that sucks. Stop it.
And I did tune in to Mander Lynn's, and she's like, I always thought it was dumb that y'all had rules. Well, them's the rules. We don't strike. We don't this. We don't that. Now, there's a few people that will say, hey, you play my shit, I'm striking you. And that's the people that are just literally they have nothing else to say but stream us and talk shit. Yeah, I'm gonna threaten it. I've threw out 2 strikes in 4 years, however long I've been on here. One was to Telfer and one to Laura, which I didn't pursue. So there's that. That's it.
Well, I've given out a couple of strikes, but you know what I end up doing? I end up retracting them. That's what I do. I did give a strike to did you see the little video yet
Which one?
of the demon, the snake?
No,
You didn't see it? You
I
didn't
didn't
hear
see
it? Okay.
I didn't hear it.
Okay, I'm gonna play it for Randy and I guess some other people who weren't in here, but yeah, Dream did Rex call it? Yeah, listen, I have given out strikes. I've given out privacy strikes for people using pictures of me that are not. That's a privacy strike. It's different than a copyright strike. Of using pictures of me that are not here on YouTube. You can't do that. So I did give privacy strikes on that. I did give a copyright strike, but then I retracted it. So I retract copyright strikes. So then they're not strikes. They're taps. Exactly, Pammy. They're taps. I just don't think it's what happened to Hello Starlight. I'm sorry, it was wrong, especially because they were old videos. And the person knew that she had a strike, I guess, and that's how it got taken down. But here's the thing, she can fight it and she will probably get her channel back. It's just a fact.
Yeah, well, so I don't know I know somebody that just got their channel back, and hey Mercedes girl, they were actually just streaming that's all this other channel did was stream people's content, and somehow they got their channel back, so she should be able to.
Yeah, she'll get it back. Oh, so we can't share that picture of you in pasties? No, you can't. Listen, my picture has already been shared around this internet, and trying to make it appear that I was naked. So I think everybody got their jollies on that. It's whatever. I mean, that's why we're talking about anything in 2021. I'm going to not talk about in 2022. Mac 11. Hello. Where have you been? I hope you had a great Christmas. Oh, so let me show this video. Oh, Mercedes girl. Hello. I'm sorry. I forgot to say hello. Okay. I'm going to just show this because Randy did not see it.
No.
Okay. So hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, it's a hot pick, folks. Nothing to be ashamed of there.
So very sorry for your loss, Diane. Well, she's not. First of all, she's not going to cry a tear. I don't even know what the fucking loss is. But she's doing another dragging stream while crying victim. So you give her money. Oh, sorry for your loss, Diane. Oh, I didn't realize, Diane. I too am very sorry. It will never be the same, but you adjust and go on. I hope you have a strong support around you and a higher power to carry you when you need it. Yeah, it's Satan, JJ Swamp. You know, the same higher power you have. Diana lost my mom December 19th, very unexpected. Did your mom die of cancer? Because my mom died of cancer. I was very young. Do you know who else's mom died of cancer? And they were very young? Do you know who doesn't have any grandchildren? Or who doesn't have a grandma? But we're supposed to give all your grandkids gifts and money, right? Her name was Barbara Arnie. She was your friend. And then you and somehow think you're above everybody when you're below Michelle, Lady A. Okay, now, I'm not going to drag you in the loss of your mother and the loss of your children or whatever. You know how you people do. I'm just going to state facts. So you're having a dragging stream, right? And all these fucking idiots are so sorry for your loss. Jane Whelan can fucking suck a fucking toe. That's disgusting, Diane, that you would use your mother like that. Like you use your sister like that. Don't you think? To make yourself a fucking quick buck? Because that's what I think. And your title is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting. Absolutely disgusting in the memory of your mother. I hope you got her out of the morgue.
Yeah, she's gross. And she's talking about my title, faux pas or fupa.
Well,
That
it's
was so
FOPA
disgusting.
because, you know, she's the moral authority and can tell you what's disgusting. Oh my gosh. You know, that's the first time I've heard of that bitch's voice in, I don't know, a couple of months. I don't watch her.
Well, I don't either, but I caught that one because I knew that what she was doing, she went into my comment section and she was reading condolences to me and mocking those people.
And so can we talk about this for a minute?
Sure. I'm going to grab something to drink. Just go ahead and talk. Hi, Erin. Hi, people that I missed that just came in. Go ahead.
That is why. Okay, so I didn't want to go live on. Yeah, look, I have not wanted to go live because I didn't want to snap. I didn't want to scream anything out about Diane's mom. And I really didn't want her to share that on YouTube at all, ever, because of that mainly because of that bitch right there. Because she has no boundaries, which, you know, a crackhead, psychotic bitch wouldn't have boundaries. And Corey, that's what you are, a crackhead. You wouldn't have boundaries. So why would you not use that? Now, she makes Nellie Olson look like Mary from Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah, and you know the bad thing about, the funny thing about it is,
I don't believe for a minute that she's lost her mother. I don't believe that for a minute. Well, I don't. I think you're lying, Corey. I think you're a whole liar about losing your mom. And here's why. Because a bitch that had lost their mom wouldn't sit over there and talk shit about anybody losing family members. And you damn sure wouldn't bring up little Rosie. Because little Rosie didn't even know that you existed, bitch. You never reached out to her.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Bringing up little Rosie. I don't understand why she does that. I mean, she didn't know her at all.
Not at all. Little Rosie didn't know anything about you, thank God. And here's the thing. Just because your mom won't fuck with you doesn't mean she's dead, Corey. How about that?
Yeah, listen, I don't know if her mother is deceased or not, but I don't know what her point was to bring up, you know, that her mother, you know, died of cancer. What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything? I mean, she's only said it about 1 million times. Listen, I have empathy for anyone who's lost a mother. I said that the other night. That was one of the things that I said. I can't imagine when someone came in my chat and said they lost their mother when they were a teenager. I can't imagine that. I can't imagine anyone losing their mother at the most crucial time of your life that you need to have your mother around. And then for some people who lose their mother before they even get to know their mother, like Randy, uh, I just don't understand why she talks about that stuff. Like, I don't understand it. Like, why do you talk about that? It's so disgusting.
Because she loves to trigger. She thought that would trigger you and hurt you. But
Well,
you know
no, it
what?
didn't hurt me because she means nothing to me. If a friend said that to me,
Yeah.
that would be a different, someone I cared about. Yeah, it would definitely hurt me.
But
Of
I bet you
course.
I bet what I just said is gonna trigger her and get her all in her feces, huh, Corey? Is that
Oh,
gonna
I'm
get you in your
sure.
feces? And guess what, bitch? I won't know about it.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. Um, I heard, you know, someone say, well, yeah, it's sad that her mother died, but she's a scammer. I don't want your condolences. I'm not even going to call out your name, Eritrea. I don't want your condolences. That was pathetic and petty. And you're a petty, disgusting bitch, by the way. That's my 2021 message to you. In 2022, you won't even exist because the way you talk about people over here that used to treat you very kindly, uh, you know, I think you turned into a piece of shit. I don't care whose co-host you became. You're boring as fuck. Boring as fuck. Yes, Mac 11, you definitely can have a link. I just dropped it in the side chat for
I
you.
don't really have anything to say about Eritrea. I mean, well,
Well,
I
I
do
don't.
have some, I do, but if I say it, then I'm just gonna it's gonna be really mean.
Well, say it.
Well, I mean, they make fun of my accent, but suffering succotash.
Yeah, really, I don't know why anybody makes fun of anyone's accent. That just doesn't make sense to me for grown women to do that. I
Well, I
really,
mean, they think it bothers me. I mean, I think it's ridiculous. I mean, I'm from Tennessee. Of course, I have
of course you do.
a Southern accent. But I'm telling you, if you speak like fucking
That's right. I'm
suffering
laying down the
succotash,
2022 gauntlet. Listen, you know who does her really well, and I am being petty now, and because I would have never ever 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 said anything, or even let Randy say anything. But you know what? German lady does a great impression of Eritrea. Just
but
saying.
here's the thing. Here's what's funny is I did
Hi,
not
hi, Mac.
know. So somebody
Hi.
put a clip of them in Discord, and I had no idea whose voice that was. And I said, I said, somebody's making fun of my accent. And whoever, I said, and somebody on that panel has a lisp. And I had no idea it was Eritrea. That's how much I know about you.
Yeah,
Eritrea.
I never had a problem with Eritrea at all. She was in a Discord that I was in.
Hey,
Hi,
Terry.
Daria. And never had a problem with her. But now I don't know. Like look, I've never seen this side of her that I'm seeing now. I never have. And Clary, stop calling me a scammer, you dick glitter sending bitch. Because that's what you are. You sent glitter dicks to Laura, right? When CPS was called on her the first time. And it was me who said, you need to email her and tell her what's going on, you immature child. Who sends glitter dicks all the way from the UK to someone? And you're going
That's
to call me
expensive
a
shipping.
scammer? Go fuck yourself.
Well, I didn't know I wasn't around back then. I wasn't in that disc. I didn't know any of that, but I don't know them. And they was talking about which we have repeatedly apologized for that whole catfish thing. But they laughed over where, okay, so I don't know why you said this, Diane, but you did say you said, I hope they don't think we're calling her a catfish. And I said, well, I was. And then Wendy said, well, you were. So, but they kind of skimmed over the part where I said, well, I did call her a catfish. I did call her that.
Look, I
So
didn't
here's
look.
the thing.
First of all, the only thing that you sent me was a picture of her from Twitter, and I said it doesn't look like her picture on
YouTube.
On YouTube because it was a more clearer picture, and you could see the color of her eyes and everything. That's all I said. That's all I said. No, nobody was looked up.
No, why? And I've explained this to Steph at least, well, ad nauseum, actually. I just repeatedly in private chats. A lot of people was in there and heard it. You know, we've laughed about it. We have laughed about it. Me and Steph have laughed about the time I called her a catfish. But now all of a sudden it's a thing. I don't understand.
I never, ever meant any harm that night. I didn't really even know who Steph was. You know what I mean? Like, you just sent me a picture from Twitter. No looking up was happening, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
I don't know why I said run it. I mean, that was so dumb.
I don't know why you said that. That really, I was like, run it. What? Like, that was a really bad thing to say. I don't know where that came from, but that was really bad.
Run it through our machine.
Yeah. I have a catfish machine here. I don't know what the fuck. I was like, oh my God, because I didn't even realize it while you were saying it. It wasn't until after the fact. I'm like, damn, that does sound bad, right?
It does sound bad. Yeah, absolutely. But you know what? I have apologized. You've apologized. And
it wasn't
literally has said over and over and over, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I guess it's okay till it's not okay. Right? I mean, them's the rules now. But here's what I didn't even know that those women had a problem with me, much less. Listen, I didn't lose one iota of sleep that night. Y'all can clip that and make fun of that iota. Make fun of that. I don't care. It's not that I think y'all are irrelevant, because I think every human being is relevant.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like you. I don't dislike you. I nothing you. It's
hi, surviving the storms. Hi, happy New Year.
You're either here or you're not here, and it's not gonna affect me.
Right.
That's how it is. I don't give a fucking shit if you don't like my accent, but I'm telling you, if I had a lisp, I would not make fun of people's accents. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't call attention to it.
You can't. You really can't. No. But listen, I don't know why anyone. Look, if you don't like me anymore, then don't like me. Welcome back, Tara K, to the Lawn Chair Mafia. If you don't like me anymore and you have an opinion of me, that's fine. I really don't care. I really, really don't care. But someone who never treated you badly, Clary, to be running around talking about me, I don't understand it. Like I said, you send glitter dicks to people as an adult and I did help you. I said, please send her an email and let her know this is coming, because it's a really bad timing. And then I got called out because they got a hold of Stephanie's Discord, and it made it look like I was behind it, and I had nothing to do with it. So, yeah. So keep sending your glitter dicks from the UK. That makes sense.
Yeah, lots of it. Spend your own money on dumb shit. Good job. Way to go. Hi, Mac.
Mac, how are you?
Welcome to the 2021 blowout.
You two are scaring me.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
You were both so passive. Am I too loud or too low?
No, you're fine.
I look. I apologize for interrupting your mojo. I know you guys can find it and jump right back on it. I know you can. All I wanted to say was, and thank you, Diane, for the quick link, and it will be quick. It's getting so embarrassing when I go to chats. I usually don't say anything, but Diane, you're so kind, and Randy, you're so full of fun. I thought, well, just
I love
maybe.
you.
Anyway, um, I can't see crap anymore. I've tried to do a whole bunch of uploads, and guess what? I had it muted or the camera on, which is
Oh,
frightening because I've just about lost my vision. I'm waiting
oh,
on the pressures went too high, first of all, so that took about 50%. And now it's split. So I've got a patch in one eye, and my husband's got tape all over the other eye things. And he's no good as a nurse, I'm just saying, if anyone thinks.
oh, I'm sorry, Mac.
No, no, no. No, don't be. I'm fine. And by the way, Randy, congratulations on your beautiful grandson. Bless his little
Thank
heart.
you.
And he's baptized it by the name of Duck. Bless his little quacky heart. A lovely name, Duck Feet. And Diane, my sincere condolences on the passing of your mom.
Thank
I'll
you.
always cherish those stories, and I hope you can, when you feel like you can, share some more because she was golden,
Oh, my
really.
mother, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. And I've shared stories about her, and I will
yeah.
in the future. I
You know,
just right now I'm just
when
still kind of
Randy
in shock.
when Randy was commenting on a post, like I'm good on a post because you can increase your font all over the place and get it up. But Randy said something, and I thought, oh no, I hope nothing happened to your mom, right? Or
Yeah.
I don't know. You start thinking, wait now, who do they have that's? And I thought right away, of your mom, and I thought, well, maybe not. It could be, anything. So I just let it go. But I don't know. But anyway, I'm so sorry. And this time of the year, it's hard for a lot of people. You had it, and I had it. Um, anyway, yeah, added stress and pain. But yeah, like you were beautifully said. Mm, she taught you well, and she wouldn't want you to cry. And indeed, she did, didn't she?
Well, no, my mother was the most beautiful soul and the most kindest woman that I've ever met. And I'm not saying it because it was my mother. My mother, unlike me, and I said this the other night, never said a bad word about anyone, even if it was someone she didn't like. She just never spoke badly about anyone. I unfortunately uh, don't have the same constitution as my mother, but
If
yeah,
only we could be half the people that they were, huh? I mean,
exactly.
really, yeah. And when we moved home from the West, we hung out with like my mother-in-law and my parents, the older group. And as each one passed away, you're trying to find people your own age or a bit younger, and they didn't even measure up. I'm sorry, no, you're reject and not getting in our club. So I'm always trolling for older people. They probably think we're creepy. But anyway, no, I apologize. It's so hard. I can't. If I even put a little face in the chat or something, then because I want to, but I can't. Sometimes I can see that orange, which is highlighting my name, but I can't respond. So I usually just sit there thinking, oh, go away and come back and watch the replay because I miss all that interaction so much. And I'm not doing it for me. It's surgery and not surgery. I said just cut off the sight to the left eye. I don't care. It's the one that's giving me the double vision. Put in a cyclops eye. I don't care. Get rid of
Well,
this damn patch and I'll be good. I
well,
don't
I'm
care.
sorry though. I'm sorry, Mac, that you're having problems with your eyes.
Yeah.
Well,
Which
it's not the end of the world, and certainly not as serious as a lot of people have found themselves in situations. I mean, I listened to Pirate when she was going through her visual issues and her surgery,
yes,
and I thought, now that is someone that I was really worried about. I'm not serious like that. This is a long term thing. I've had the pressure surgery before, and they just whacked some holes. We had to keep putting it off because of COVID. I mean the sea, and because of that, though, that's the pressure's just bulged right up in my eyes, and he can't even schedule that yet because of the sea. So anyway, get some more tests, and we'll see what a neurosurgeon can do for me. Rip her out. I don't care. Put a glass one in. What colors have you got in glass one? I could be a pirate, really. I bet you they're taking people over at the pirate ship. What do you think?
Well, we're going to keep you in prayer that things will get better because I hate to hear that, Mac.
Well, it kind of is driving me a little bit nutty. My husband could say yes to it, but he goes to bed very early every night thinking, oh my God almighty, if that one gets up. But Donnie is a riot. He, like, I usually wear like flannel dresses, they're warmer and sweatshirt and stuff. And he'll drag me by the dress to wherever he thinks I'm going.
Aw.
He's a, he's yeah. I mean, not a brain cell that makes sense in his head, but I miss everybody. I miss the
Yeah, we miss you
exchange
too. We're
chat.
wondering where you were.
Yeah.
I know I was. I've been wondering where you've been. So I'm so happy that you popped in here tonight.
And I appreciate you letting me up. But look, oh, by the way, Corey's mom passed away a couple of years ago. I got that information uh, way back when. I just was listening a little bit just to see, what the person was all about. And it was cancer, but it was only a couple of years ago, not many years ago. That's what you said. I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
I
like I
don't
said,
know.
I'm not going to doubt that someone's
Yeah.
parent died. I just don't understand. I just don't understand how personally someone who has lost a mother can,
Yeah.
say what she said to me, and
I
but
don't
and says to
understand.
many other people. It's not just me.
Yeah.
I don't understand her. That's why I think that she's a demon.
I don't
Yeah.
even understand what's going on YouTube anymore. I mean, you kind of sit back and you miss like a couple of thousand chats and lives and no, but really, I mean, I watch, I kind of keep up, but I don't understand. Is it people are boxed in? I said it at the beginning of the sea. I think that this pandemic has just driven everybody right over the edge.
Well, I think that I think I'm going to just say this. She was like this before the pandemic,
Oh
so
yeah, that's a whole different story. But I mean, just in general, the
yeah.
hate
Oh, in
and I
general,
mean,
yeah.
my God,
As
it's.
Wendy would say, Raisy Cray, Raisy Cray.
But now, if Randy lived close enough to me, I'd invite her to visit. Of course, we'd make sure she was masked up and a hazmat suit and stuff, and we'd have the same thing. But I know that Randy would be able to like whip me up a headdress that I wouldn't wear an eye patch. One eye would be covered, and it would look really good. I feel Randy could do that, don't you, Diane?
Uh, she might be able to do that. Yeah,
I think so. I think.
I would give it my best shot.
yeah.
Well, you see, Randy, I think you could. Even if we had to put about 50 friggin' stupid looking pins on it, it wouldn't matter. Well, we should. But it is what it is. But I apologize to folks. And I have done a couple of Zoom videos and stuff like that with no speech on it. Nothing, nothing. My husband said, why don't you wait until I'm around? I'm thinking, yeah, so you'll say something and say your stupid name and then get cross at me if I upload, my name is in there. Whatever. Make up another name, husband.
Yeah.
I'll call him some few names, but anyway, bless his heart. He's a saint, a true saint. Yeah, yeah. I think that's written down somewhere, and I have to say that 50 times a day. I don't know, but anyway, belated Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'm
Yes,
going to get down, and you girls were on a fantastic roll. And
Love you, Mac.
I'm
Love you.
trying to
yeah.
win the
Thank
panel.
you.
I'm
Go
trying to
ahead.
win Jen's panel killer um, for
No.
for 2022, and so what better way to start, right? I'll have
You
to link Jenny to every panel that I killed. I did. Hugs and love.
Yeah,
hug
same
your
to you,
mother.
Mac. And come around more. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So Dreama sent me some screenshots
Oh.
of Willow in Steph's chat. So I'm, let's see, shouldn't be safe spaces anywhere. Safe spaces breed overly sensitive emotional wrecks. You and your participation create victim culture. You expect me to coddle them? Get fucked. I don't see, I don't know what the context, like I didn't listen to the live stream, so it's hard. If sexual preference is genetic, ask her if pedophilia is a choice or genetically predisposed.
Oh
Um,
gosh.
you allowed your child to pumped full of bullshit. I'm an awkward teen, as most are, must be trans. That's a predisposed belief. See, I wish I knew, like, I'm reading comments for less than 1% of the population to be trans. They seem to be a lot of them on the web. No. Um, see here, we completely agree. Tucking sacks back and building bridges. Let look at us go, America. Yeah, I don't know what the whole, I don't know what was being said on panel. So that makes it hard for me to understand why these things were being said. You know what I mean? Like I would have to have heard it. Yeah, I don't even know what all that stuff means. But if Willow is around, they can definitely come in here and explain what that was.
He certainly gets around, I'll tell you that. But I mean, if he wants to have a debate, we can have a debate. But I'm probably gonna get mad, but whatever.
Yeah, but like I said, without the context, it's hard to decipher what was going on.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on, and like I said, I didn't hear the stream.
Yeah, me
I
neither.
literally heard her say, "There's WJW Willow," and then it started buffering because you know how it is around here. I don't have service.
Yeah, and I didn't hear it, so I don't know. I really don't know. I went and watched, and from what I saw, he was talking
Children
about
being exposed.
children being exposed to things too young in life. Then they adopt the trans label as a teen because it's trendy. Okay. All right. See,
That's not comfortable. I don't think that's it. I don't. Well, go ahead.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's why I'm saying, the only way that I could feel comfortable even talking about it is if Willow came in here and I gave them a link and, gave him a link and he explained it.
Well,
yeah, I do need
and
to
I see what Dumpster Clips is saying, but here's what. I don't think that is an argument that I would have. I don't want to have that argument because who am I to tell a teen you're just doing what's popular?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't even. Yeah, I don't even know any of that.
Yeah, I'm not.
Full disclosure, I have not joined any channel membership. I just can't open that YouTube can. Hell, some months Netflix throws me into an overdrive, for goodness sake. Yeah, well, not everybody, joins memberships. I have a great membership though, because I do Google Meets every Monday night, and all the members come in and talk.
To doing Google Meets. I don't know what night I can do. Maybe Saturday night. Does anybody go live on Saturday nights? Me? No, I don't.
No, you used to.
I hate to spend my whole all of my days off on YouTube. It's But I miss having Google Meets. I miss us just getting in there and talking about our lives, and I really enjoyed it. And I hate that I'm missing yours because now I work Monday nights.
Yeah, well, I put up a poll because I didn't know.
Throat punched you for that.
Well, no, mine was going to be at 7 Eastern, which would have been 2 hours, which would have given us 2 hours in a Google Meet before you went live.
That's 1 hour.
No, 2 hours Eastern.
No, Eastern. I'm Central.
Yeah, so when you go live at 8 Central, right?
Which is, no, I go live at 7 Central.
Oh, okay. Well, it turned out to be Monday night anyway.
Yeah, I voted, asshole. Monday. And then I
Well,
wrote.
it
I
was
said,
because we have, some people who like to go to someone else's channel. I'm not going to mention that channel. And, I didn't want to, you know, mess things up for people. That's all. Because I have some etiquette.
oh, I see. I see. I don't know whose channel. We don't have to talk about it, but
Well, no, I'm just saying that there is
oh, there,
etiquette in our community. Usually when people go live on a regular time, uh, whether like for instance Friday night, and then all of a sudden you decide to go live at the same time Randy is live, that's etiquette that we don't do that here.
no, we've always did, went and discussed behind the scenes, hey, I'm going live at this time. Who is it affecting? If it's affecting, we change the time.
Right.
And we've all, yeah, we're
See,
hillbilly time, ain't you heard? Ain't
I
you heard?
I was cracking up that time in Discord when that whole thing, because you kept saying, so what time is that my time? So
I
because
get so mixed up.
well, because I always say Eastern Standard Time, and even Wendy said you're all like, politically correct with the Eastern Standard Time, daylight savings time, all that kind of stuff. Well, I thought everybody knew what Eastern Standard Time was or daylight savings time was. I thought people knew that. Sorry.
Well, back when, me and Yaba were pretty good friends, it would be Yaba time. Is it Randy time or Yaba time?
Exactly.
And then I know because she was an hour ahead. So now it's
Mhm.
Diane time, which is an hour ahead. Just say my time.
Right. Well, yeah, I could do that when I'm posting, but that would only be applied to you then.
But I did it even on my community post. I would say we're going live at 7 my time, 8 Yaba time. That's what I used to do that.
Yeah, but how does everybody else know what Yabba time is? Or
Because
if I say that,
yes, Stephanie, I am.
if I say my time, people might not know what my time is. That's why
You're
I
right.
put Eastern
Because you're
Standard Time.
Eastern Standard. When she used to say, "What did you used to say?" And I was like, "What? You
In the
made that up."
summer, in the summertime, it becomes daylight standard time or something like
She,
that.
she made that up.
No, I did not. When the clocks go ahead, it changes. That's why I was so upset when the clocks went back, right? Whenever they went back. When did they go back? The end of October, no, beginning of November.
Beginning of November.
Okay, so all the people that I
What is
watch,
going
like
on?
all the family vloggers that I watch were like, I hate daylight savings time. And I'm like, it's not daylight savings time, you moron. And I'm
No.
like, how do they? I mean, if they didn't have YouTube making millions of dollars, I don't know how they would survive in this world.
Yeah, it's lit. It's dark here at 5 o'clock.
Right.
5 o'clock in the afternoon, it's dark.
Exactly. So how could that be daylight savings time? Daylight savings time means that it's going to stay lighter out longer. That's the whole
No
point of it.
polka dot. No polka dot. It's not. Not all Tennessee is central. In fact, Nashville, I think they are Eastern.
Okay, so she's saying Eastern Tennessee is on Eastern time. So I don't know what Eastern Tennessee encompasses.
It's I don't know. But we've always I don't know, we've always had central time. So and I'm with Warrior Grandma. Let's have martini time,
Yeah, I
latte
just saw
time,
that. I
and
just saw
therapy
that
hour.
comment. Martini time.
Hey Sandy. Knoxville West is central. The very edge of Eastern Tennessee is Eastern. It's crazy. Nashville is central. I live here. Okay. Let me
Google the map of time zones. I used to know all the time zones. Like I
thank
used to
you,
play this
Alan.
game, are you smarter than a fifth grader? And that would be questions in that game. And you have to be the first one to answer because there's like a whole group, there's like 10 people in the game. In order to win, you have to be the first person that hits it.
Okay.
And out of memory, you know, playing games like that, you end up having a really, really good memory because I went into that game not knowing a lot of the shit because I'm telling you, uh, I'm sorry, but I did not learn a lot of that stuff that's in that game in the 5th grade. So, but now I forgot it all because I don't play anymore.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago when I had
Remember when Who Wants to Be a Millionaire first came out? That was such a good show.
Yeah, it was good. The only thing that I hate about those games is I feel like they take too long. Like, in between them deciding, are you going to, Regis Philbin would be saying, so what do you think you're going to do? Like, it just takes, I need games that move really fast. It took too long.
It's still good. It was a good show. That
No, it
was
was good. It was good, but it was too
Coffee
slow.
and a Kitten. Coffee and a Kitten. That's why usually I don't drink tea with caffeine, but I did get me I used a Lipton bag this time.
Do they taste different without caffeine in them? I've never had tea without caffeine.
I don't know. If it's non-caffeine, I drink that peppermint tea that you don't like herbal teas, but
yeah, I know.
I am every night I have a cup of peppermint tea with honey.
I drink my tea the same way as the British do, with milk and sugar.
No, I don't put. I use honey, and no, I don't put any milk. And Cynthia yelled at me. She's like, "Put milk in your tea." I'm like, "Look, calm down."
It's so good. I mean, like Lipton tea bag, right? With well, I usually put 2 tea bags in because I drink a mug, a large mug, not a cup. So I put 2 tea bags in, and I put milk and sugar. That's the only way I've ever had tea, a cup of tea. I've never not put milk in it.
Here's the difference in me and you. You can drink 5 frappuccinos a day and not.
Well, no, I don't drink that many.
Well, okay. How many do you drink a day? 2 or 3?
Sometimes 2, but they're only 9 ounces.
But still, it's a lot of fat. You don't gain weight. I gain weight.
They're about 190 calories.
I had one last night, and guess what flavor I had last night?
What flavor?
Vanilla.
Oh, that's my favorite.
I know. I thought about you while I was drinking. I'm like, damn, this is good because that was out of caramel. I think she's asleep, Mallory, right now.
Yeah, that's my favorite is the vanilla, but then second is the mocha. But where I order it from, for some reason, they're not getting in the 15 carton vanillas. So if I wanted to order them, I'd have to order them by the little 4 case, and they're more expensive that way. They could be $8 and change for 4 of them. No, I'm not gonna even pay that much. No way.
London Fog tea?
Huh?
She said, look up London Fog tea. Yep, it's
right
here.
I don't drink any kind of herbal teas.
I think that's out of my price range there, Lucille.
Lemon drop martini.
I like that. I don't know if it's pronounced Tazo or Tazo, but it's good. Peppermint tea.
That? Oh yeah, I peppermint. I don't even like peppermint.
I love peppermint. No sugar.
Yeah, no. No sugar.
I drink
no
my coffee black, just nuts. My husband drinks his coffee black, and I just put cream in mine. Hey, there's Beatbox. Tazo Earl Grey is good. Oh, really? Yes, Sandy. She puts milk and peppermint. Freaking weirdo.
What?
Cynthia.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought she was just talking about regular tea, like
no.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't like peppermint. I was never a peppermint patty fan.
No, I don't like peppermint patties, but I like peppermint wax melts and peppermint tea.
Yeah.
The peppermint mocha Starbucks drink. Have you had it? No, I guess you haven't. It was good.
Yeah, I won't order anything with peppermint in it.
You put milk in all tea.
Oh, so you put it in herbal tea as well, Jory? Oh, a London fog is Earl Grey with milky foam, almost a latte, but with tea.
Right.
Okay.
Almost have it with that. Oh, that's it's. I looked it up on Amazon and it's kind of hot. If I see it at Kroger, which I probably won't, I'll try it. Honey and Sons fine tea vanilla. Oh, that looks good. But I get a case of that Tazo, however you pronounce it, and it's really good. And she hates gauchos. Off with her head.
I drink crazy daisy drinks, 4 shots of espresso over ice with a little heavy cream and whipped cream. That sounds good. I like cappuccinos. Or not different than frappuccinos. I like cappuccinos, like hot cappuccino.
Yeah, me too.
That's yummy.
Chai latte. That no more gauchos. I love gauchos. Love them. Love them.
No more gaucho. So anyway, do you have any New Year's resolutions?
None.
Yeah, I don't
None.
either.
I'm just going to be the best mom and grandma I can be because I have to. What I'm trying to be very careful is to remember I'm still a mom. I got to be there for the kids as much as I am little duck. And so the best mom and grandma I can be and wife.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering where New Year's resolutions started. I keep saying every year I'm going to look it up and find out how the whole thing started, but I don't know. I feel like it's saying something you're going to do and you're promising to do it, and then you feel really bad if you break it. So I don't want to do that.
Yeah. I know like I have this woman in my life. She's a mentor. She's a beast of a one. I love her. And one year her New Year's resolution was to quit sugar. And buddy, she stuck to it. She lost a bunch of weight. But I usually fail. So I'm not gonna set myself up for failure. I just
My mother did that 20 years ago. She said, I am not going to put sugar in my coffee or my tea anymore. And she stuck to it. And she kept telling me, cut back on your sugar, cut back on your sugar. You can do it. You won't miss it. You'll get used to it. And she did, but I can't do that.
I did. So I told you I did. I used to drink my coffee with cream and sugar, and I got used to no sugar, and so no, I don't put sugar in my coffee.
Yeah, I guess you can, definitely get used to it. My mother did.
I couldn't do it black though. I had to have cream.
I quit sugar in my coffee. Oh, see, that's good. I mean, too much sugar is, it really isn't good for you, too much sugar.
No. And I don't eat like for Christmas, I made a lot of cookies. So I did eat a lot of cookies, but I didn't eat any of the Christmas candies. I did eat the ones that you sent. All of them except one. I let Jim have one.
Oh my God, Randy.
Judge not, lest ye be judged, Diane.
You only let him have one.
Yes, because every year he eats my candy. Every year. And I made him cookies.
Well, I was so disappointed that Maggie Confections went out of business because that was my go-to because they made the most glorious candy. But they got hit, really bad because of COVID.
Yeah.
So she went out of business and I was like, no.
So for Christmas, one of the employees got me the cutest gift. I mean, it's this I guess it's called a safety keychain. It's got pepper spray. It's got this whistle that
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this whistle, you just pull it and it sounds like an alarm. It's got this thing where actually you're supposed to break your glass out with it, but she said it's to stab people, so whatever. And a candy bar, and then there was this big thing of the Oh gosh, some really good chocolates. I can't think of the name now. And Jim got that can. I said, "Here, take this because I can't eat it. I gotta do good." But tomorrow I'm gonna make a red velvet cake. We're gonna eat that for New Year's, and then I'm back off sweets.
Yeah, I like red velvet cake. It's not my favorite cake, but I like it. I mean, I prefer chocolate cake always.
Well, red velvet is chocolate, basically with red food coloring.
Yeah, but the frosting is not. I mean, like the whole the cake is just
Yes, dumpster clips.
I just prefer. Oh yes, those are delicious dumpster clips.
Yes.
Because I remember I was talking about it for the first time. I have ever eaten Nutella. My whole life I've never eaten it. So I said, oh, I'm going to buy it. And I bought it and I was really, really, really disappointed in it.
What?
Yeah, it doesn't taste like hazelnut. It's very sweet. And I prefer those candies over Nutella any day. Yeah, I was very disappointed in it.
Mallory, I love vanilla cake too. I love it. Listen, you're not eating it right. What'd you put it on?
It doesn't matter. I tasted it and I didn't like it.
Here's how you eat it. You sit in your bed, you get sad. You put on a sad movie.
And you eat it out of the jar?
Just eat it out of the jar.
That's how I did. That's what I did. And I was like, I don't like this stuff. Yeah,
I love it.
I don't like it.
I don't buy it. I cannot have it in my house.
I did buy this other cookie spread that I really liked, and it tasted just like the cookie, right? I can't remember the brand right now. It's not coming to me, but it's a cookie, and they make a cookie spread out of it. And, it's called cookie butter or whatever it's called. I liked it, but you can't eat too much of it because it's very sweet also.
Oh.
So,
organic version similar to
Nutella. Oh, really?
Biscotti.
Yes,
How
biscotti. Yeah, biscotti or something like that is. Yeah, that seems like the name, but it's a cookie butter, and I said, let me try that. I like angel food cake actually.
Oh, I like pound cake.
The pound cake is good. It depends on the cake. It depends on what kind of pound cake it is, though.
So when I was growing up, Mallory said vanilla cake. When I was growing up, it was. I told you I did not grow up poor, but Nanny was frugal, and we thought we was so fancy. If y'all remember those, it's so embarrassing. I can't believe I tell it. Do you know those frozen vanilla cakes? Well, they had chocolate too. They were frozen, and then you set them out with a Sara Lee, I think.
Oh,
they were like layered
Pepperidge
cakes.
Farm?
Yes.
Yes, Pepperidge Farm. Yeah.
They're frozen, and they were so good.
Yeah, so I used to eat those.
Yeah, so we only got them on special occasions. So we thought, we were just so excited when we saw one of those cakes thawing out because we're like, woohoo. And then so when I grew up and I met Jim, got married and could afford my own Pepperidge Farm cakes, Jim hates them.
Well, they're not as good as they used to be, by the way, and they're really small. So, for the price, they're really, really small.
Well, I
like lemon cake too. I love lemon cake.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, and I love lemon meringue pie.
Oh, my father-in-law loves that. That's the way to his heart.
Yeah, I love a good lemon meringue pie. If anyone knows how to make one, make it for me.
No, mine's fake. You don't want mine. It's fake. I make with pudding. Lemon pudding.
See, when my mother baked, she baked everything from scratch. She never ever used a box cake mix.
I know, that's why I didn't even want to say anything but listen to me. I have a recipe where you could put it, not a recipe, but some ingredients you can add to your box cake, and people will think you homemade that bitch.
Oh, I didn't say that I wouldn't use a box cake. I'm telling you, my mother,
No, you're
my mother didn't. I make box brownies. Everything that my mother made, whether it was brownies, cake, she even made Boston cream pie. Everything that she baked was always from scratch. She never used anything out of a box.
I hate carrot cake. I don't.
Yeah, I don't care for carrot cake.
It should be a sin. Speaking of carrots, my rats are in there eating carrots right now.
Yes, Randy has rats. She's got fancy rats.
And listen, so I'll tell y'all a rat story. I don't want to tell all my stories because I have a live tomorrow night. But so yesterday I picked up the rat. You know, I'm trying to get them acclimated to the house and da 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 and whatever. And I thought, oh no. So I called my vet and I asked them if they saw rats. And they said, well, yeah, we do. Because you know why my vet says that? They also said they saw bearded dragons, and we know how that went.
Yeah.
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 So because I thought my rats, oh, people are gonna run with this. It looked like his anal glands were swollen.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I'm right there, I'm looking at his butt, and he pooped, and I was like, well, he's pooping. And I sat there and I was like trying to like touch and see if I felt like there was, how swollen and
Oh, good Lord.
y'all, it wasn't his anal glands.
Oh my God.
Come to find out, rats have huge balls.
Oh my God. I can't. I
I
can't.
played with my rat's balls.
Oh my God. Oh God. I can't.
Tara K said, and I'm done with my rats.
Oh my God.
Hey, Teresa.
So now we all know that Randy thought rats she thought a rat had some kind of problem with their
Yes, I
anal
thought, here we go. I'm going to have rat surgery. Here we go again with these exotic animals. And then I get on Google and they're like, listen, if you have pet rats, more than likely you're not going to have a damn thing wrong with them. And then I Googled anal glands swollen in rats, and they just hundreds of pictures of rat balls. This is what you're looking at. This is what you're looking at.
Oh, I can't. Oh my God. See, I didn't know that. That's a new thing for me. I did not know that rats had big balls.
Now, I've held Timbers 100 times, but I never looked down there. And he turned around and I was like, oh no. Oh no. I must call the vet immediately.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my life.
Randy.
Mouse, not rat. We live in the woods, so it's kind of expected. Well, next time you see one of your little mice, warrior grandma, check out their balls. You will definitely know if they're a boy or a girl. No shit.
Oh my gosh.
They're fun though. They are. They're really fun. Hey, Coco Loco.
Hi, Coco Loco.
So when Timber came home early, I was a little excited to. How's Buck? Buck is crazy. He's good though. Because remember, how many years ago was it that you called me and you said, Did you watch my live last night? I said, I haven't watched it. You said, I kept telling a funny joke. You want to hear it? And I said, yeah, I want to hear it.
Joke.
See you next year. Get it?
See you. Yeah. Well, that's what, every year I do that. Well, now, the first year it was funny. I don't think it's funny anymore. Because.
Listen, she was crying on the phone telling me about this, laughing so hard. And then, so that got me tickled, and I had tears just streaming.
Well, it was funny.
Saying, get it?
It was funny the first time, that time when I said, see you next year, get it? But now it's not like funny anymore. So when I end the stream and I say, see you next year, get it? It's not going to be funny anymore.
Well, it'll always be funny to me.
Well, I think the other joke was funnier. I think the one that I couldn't get through telling, where I just Googled the joke, and it was Pee Wee Herman's joke.
Yes.
I thought that I don't know why I laughed. I couldn't stop laughing. I couldn't get it out. It was
Sorry, Big
crazy because it wasn't. I don't even think it was that funny. But when I heard it online, I said, "This is going to be the joke. This is the one that's going to get everyone." And then you told it wrong.
Yeah, and the whole time I'm telling it, you're saying no, no.
Well, didn't you tell it to people at work? Isn't that what happened?
Yes, I did. And I was laughing so hard while I was telling it at work. His face, yes, Teresa, it's that one. His face rings a bell, but
Yes.
I
Yes.
took away the man's arms, his leg. All
Yes.
I gave him was his head and the torso.
And I'm like, well, how did he, ring the bell without his arms?
I said he banged his head on it.
That was funny. I'm sorry. I don't know I don't think the joke was funny. I think the whole night and me telling that joke and trying to get it out, because for some reason it was getting me so tickled trying to say it that I couldn't get it out. It was nuts.
Yes, I remember when because I was at work listening to you tell that joke, and I had tears streaming down listening to you try to tell that joke. And because you laughed so much, I was getting I got the joke wrong, and then we went from there. I
can't even remember the joke now. All right, so
I don't know. He was looking for a job, and he was
yes, it was a man who was looking for a job.
Yeah,
he had no legs. Was that it?
He had no legs.
He had no legs. So, oh yeah, he had no legs. But wait a minute. Now,
wait, no. He didn't have arms.
He didn't have arms. No. Damn. Hold on a second. Now I can't.
He had legs because he had to take a flying leap.
Oh my God. But how did he get up the stairs now to the church people, to the bell? Hold on. I'm getting annoyed now. Hold on.
I'm right. He did ring the bell with his head. Hey, 21 grams. No arms or legs. Rang bell with his face. That's what I said, 21 grams. And she said, I was
joke about his face rings a bell.
Oh no, Hot Cocoa Loco. That is so painful.
Okay. All right, hold on. Because now it's driving me crazy. Okay. All right.
Okay, go.
Okay. A man with no arms is looking for a new job in the newspaper when he comes across an ad for a bell ringer at the local church. The next day, he went down to the church and the doors were closed. So he banged on the door using his head. I don't remember this part. I don't think I remember this part. So he banged on the door using his head to get the attention of the priest. The priest answers, "Yes, sir. Can I help you?" The man replies, "I'm here for the bell ringer job posted in the newspaper." The priest, looking befuddled, asks, "Well, how do you intend on ringing that bell with no arms?" The man replies, "Let me worry about that." I don't remember the joke going this way because I listened to Pee Wee Herman do it and I wrote it down.
Keep going.
So they walk up to the top of the bell tower, and the priest says, if you can ring the bell, you can have the job." The man takes a running start and whams his head on the bell, making it ring. So the priest gives him the job. The man has to ring the bell 5 times a day, meaning he walks up 6 flights of stairs, rings the bell, and walks back down. And since he's been doing this for 6 months, his face is all messed up.
I didn't know that part.
Yeah, I don't remember this part. This one day he gets his running start when he trips and falls out of the bell tower to the ground below. People start to crowd around the man, and one woman says, "Does anyone know who he is?" Another man picks up his head and says, "I don't know his name, but his face rings a bell." Oh my God.
That one
Oh
was
my
more
God.
that one was more detailed than Pee
Yeah,
Wee's version.
yeah, that was more detailed. I don't remember parts in that, but that's why I mean I found Pee Wee Herman telling the joke, and I just wrote it down the way he said it. So there were things that were, whoever wrote this little thing on Google, that wasn't, some of that stuff was not in his joke when he was telling it. Oh my God. So funny. And the first time I told it, I couldn't get through it. I don't remember what live stream that was on, but yeah, I wish I knew what live stream that was on. And then after that, people in the side chat, when I go live again, would ask me to tell the joke again, which was even worse because I still couldn't tell it. But they wanted to hear it again. So I wish I could remember what live stream that was. I
have to read this. I just got a text that said, "Randy, please be careful with the pepper spray. I seriously sprayed myself in the face with mine when I was 23. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe, snot running down my face, and I had to call 911."
Oh no. Well, that could happen.
This is the same person. I'm not. Y'all can just guess who it is, and if they want to tell on themselves, they can. I got to find where she texted me the other day and said,
I don't know who it could be. I don't know if the Scottish guy was up on panel when I was telling that joke. You're talking about what's that guy's name again? That really nice Scottish guy. I can't think of his name right now. Why?
That used to come up here, Rabbit Dog?
Yes, Rabbit Dog. Where is Rabbit Dog, by the way?
Listen, yeah, what's crazy is I was just thinking about him the other day. Cynthia sent me something the other day. Okay, it's outed. It was Cynthia.
Oh, Cynthia.
She said, she texted me the other night at work and I died. She said, have you ever tried a heated eyelash curler? Well, I've tried that new trend of heating your eyelash curler with a hair dryer, and I'm pretty sure I have a 3rd-degree burn on my eyelid.
Oh my God.
She said, for fuck's sake, it hurt like a motherfucker.
Oh my God. I can imagine. Jeez. No, I never even heard of that. Yes, it was Sin, Sour Girl.
Yes. If she sees it on TikTok, she's trying it. We burnt our lips off trying the cinnamon oil thing.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Also, maybe he was up when I retold the joke. I don't remember the first time I told it on what live stream. I mean, I'd have to go through every single live stream.
Who was that girl that he had a relationship with online? What's the name of her channel? Wonder what she's up to.
You mean what? Emily.
Let's see, Phil Pop.
Emily, yeah.
Is it Emily Artful now? Is that?
I don't know. I'm not sub to her.
YouTuber. I'm not either.
But
she was definitely different.
Well, what pissed me off about her was this last year, after I spent an hour with the woman on the phone trying to help her with that person who gave her $600, the dead woman, who came back to life and put a fraud charge on her PayPal. I spent like an hour on the phone with her trying to help her, right? To
Mm-hmm.
see if there was a possibility of her getting back that money, which there wasn't. But then she's talking shit on me. She's making shit and saying it's selling some app, and she's saying she's going to, send the profits or a portion of the profits of whatever $5 gadget it was to St. Jude, and she's lying about me.
Yes.
Lying her head off about me. So I emailed her and I said, you don't want to go down this road. You don't want to go down this road. What you're doing right now is ridiculous, and stop it. And she ended up taking down that video. Took it down because she lied her ass off. I mean, don't fuck with me after I'm on the phone with you for an hour. It must have been even more than that, because I was also talking to her about her relationship with the rabbit dog and saying, I think the best thing for you two to do is never talk to each other again.
Hi, Top Cop. Sincerely, Emily. Yes.
Yes. And I told him the same thing too, by the way. I told Rabbit Dog the same thing when I talked to him. I think you two are just not meant for each other.
Yeah, she is still on here, actually. It's just Emily now.
Yeah, I don't watch her.
No, and Top Cop, you're just so sweet. She would never was my cup of tea. She faked her own fucking hospital event.
She did a lot of shit.
Yeah, Tara, she gets invited to every party around.
Well,
yeah, I stopped feeling sorry for Rabbit Dog. I loved his voice. That's all. That's it. Because he played a victim, but then they would get right back with her. At some point, you got to say, hey.
Yeah, he did. He did. And I was even nice enough to take down the live stream, right?
Yeah.
I took it down. But she's talking shit on me, trying to profit off of St. Jude for some stupid little app she made. No, girl, you ain't doing that. Not on my watch. Yeah, I actually don't know, Stephanie, if he's still around or not. I know that he had changed his email. I think he made a new YouTube account and changed his email. And
Really,
I spoken to him one time. Yeah, I don't know.
He absolutely used Diane.
Well, listen, I don't know. I don't feel like he used me, because he did come up on my panel. He was, fun and charming, and I don't know. I don't feel like he used me. I don't know. I just don't. I feel like she used me because she knew that I tried to help her, and then when she thought she could jump on the bandwagon like the rest of the assholes in the community, I'm like, oh no, you're not. No. You're not going to lie on me either, because I will go live and tell everybody the truth, and I don't think you want the attention.
Lexi Lou, it's crazy that you said that, because I was listening to MRB the other night, and it may have been one of her old streams where she got, like, this woman faked her whole life.
Yes.
And yeah. And she mentioned Rabbit Dog, and I was like, that's why I've been thinking about him. I was like, where's that name from? What happened to him?
Yeah, I don't know. He might still be around, just not in this community. Diane, she jumped off of it and has spoken kindly of you. Oh, she has? Emily? See, I don't listen to her, so I don't know. But at the time, she really got me angry.
Now I feel bad.
Well, I didn't know that. I mean, like, I don't watch her, so how would I know that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the whole,
Lexi, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. The conversation came up, and I just, remember that happening, and it bothered me that she was, trying to, sell an app and use St. Jude. I was like, and then at the same time talk about me and tell a whole lie. She was talking to Tiffany, of all people.
Oh, let me go look, dumpster clips.
she was telling Tiffany all these crazy lies that never even happened. And I was like, what is she even talking about? She was upset because that guy was a real hole and he used your channel for it. That's my opinion. Well, he had wanted me to go live quite a few times, and I didn't want to. And then that 10th time or whenever he asked me, it was I knew that Emily was going to come up. So I figured if they were both on panel, it wouldn't have been that bad. But it turned into a nightmare. And then they both asked me to take the live stream down, and I did. I did. And I really did talk to both of them, offline, and told them each the same thing, that I don't think that I don't think this relationship is going to work. It's not going to work for many reasons. That you're in a different country from her. You've never met in person, and the relationship has gotten way too deep, and I don't know. And
3 days,
not good.
3 whole days.
It was a very it was, because then she started telling shit on him, and he started telling shit on her, and I don't know. They were
Then they got back together and was sorry that they had told shit on each other. Yeah, that's it. I think they were toxic for each other. They may be great for others, but not for each other.
Yeah. That was a whole mess. And I told them both my honest opinion of even trying to reconcile, that it's never going to work.
Yeah.
It's going to be, it's only going to get worse and worse and worse.
It is. It's 10. How much longer are we going to be on? I have not had supper.
I can sign off now because it's 11, almost 4 minutes away from 11:30
Eastern Standard Time.
Yes, Eastern Standard Time.
It was
like, I don't know. It was hard listening to it as it was going on. And I don't even remember, what was said to them. Well, I know the side chat was going crazy, but I don't even remember what was said on panel. Like, do you remember?
No, I know. It's been like two years or more.
What? I mean, you were on panel.
I was on panel, and I remember just being exhausted when we got off, because it was like being referees. And then she would, if you take down the string, you would keep your word. Kept acting like she could get you to put it up. Shit.
Yeah, I did take the stream down. I had no problem. And then MRB kept acting like she could get you to put it back up. She wanted me to put the stream back up?
I guess she was using parts of it's what she said earlier against Emily. Maybe that's why. I guess that's why she wanted it down, because apparently MRB.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that she even knew who Rabid Dog was.
Well, listen, I think that Rabid. Now, I could be wrong about this. Wasn't Rabid Dog on Mommy Rambling's side against Jewels of Thought?
Oh, I don't know.
What, Lexi Lou, was that it? What was Rabid Dog? Because I can't remember now. Was Rabid Dog on Mommy Rambling's side and going against Jewels of Thought? I thought everything was going against Jewels of Thought. Another woman who I don't like, who I think is a fake psychologist, although she probably really is one.
You can't think she's fake if she really is one, dear.
Well, no, I personally think that, okay, she's a bad one. Because she's on social media talking shit like a fucking nut job. So, yeah, I
love her bed. I love her bed.
Fuck her bed. She's nuts.
Well, I still like her bed. I don't like her, but I like her bed. Remember,
Um,
she got smart on Katie's panel because she was like kissing Katie's ass, and she got smart, and I was just like, okay,
well, you
whatever.
know why she was kissing Katie's ass.
Yeah,
Katie had
yeah,
a
yeah,
lot of subs.
yeah. I know, but I like her bed. It's pretty.
I personally, that's not my preference of bed. I understand your taste is that, but that's not my preference.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that Rabbit Dog was a rambler at the
Well,
time.
I would never call myself a rambler, but I used to watch her a lot. And like I've said 100 times before, I love those little, and I don't buy them, I don't
Miniatures.
collect them. Yes, they're so cute.
You know, there's a woman, the Dad Challenge podcast. He has a member who has an SD shop, and she makes miniature food that looks real.
So
So
I'm amazed by that. Amazed by that.
it's unbelievable the work she does. It looks real. I don't know. She's only done food. She needs to do, maybe other stuff like branch out. But yeah, if you want, I'll send you the link to her site.
Yeah, don't let me start buying stuff because then we'll have another Funko Pop situation going on.
Well, it's really good. I mean, like her stuff is really well made. Really well made. It's
I
unbelievable.
calmed I calmed down on the Funko Pops, but listen, the other day I was in Walmart. This is so dumb, and I should have bought them. They had the Dirty Dancing, Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey Funko Pops. They
Oh
were only
no.
like $8 each, and
Mhm.
I stood there probably 30 minutes rocking back and forth,
Oh gosh.
and I didn't buy them.
Good. Well, because I think you're addicted.
Yeah. Because listen, I pre-ordered the Tupac one. I don't know. Cynthia hears about this all the time. Now listen, I ordered the Tupac one back in like August
Well, yeah,
2021.
they're going to be on back order till I don't know what 2023 is it?
Well, I guess because it said, I was going to get it in October, then I was going to get it in December, then I was going to get it January 13th, and now it says October 26th.
What? Wait, not the
Yeah.
year 26.
No,
Okay, 2022 October.
October 26th, 2022. You want them, Sandy? Let's say how much they are on Amazon. I'm not going to buy them because I'm Christmas broke, but
Well, I ordered something months and months and months ago, and they didn't have that one item, and they had the other two, and they said it's on back order. And then I got another email saying now it's going to be on back order until the end of February. And I said, no, I'll take this instead because I'm not waiting and waiting and waiting for shit. Oh, you know what I wanted to tell you guys? Do any of you use the site Honey?
no. What do they
Do
sell?
you know what it is? Okay. What do they sell? They sell honey. No. They don't sell honey. It's a site where you sign up with it, right? And then and I think you might have to download something like an extension of some sort. And every time you go shopping online, this honey thing will pop up and it'll search for coupons for you, or promotion codes that item that you're buying might have. It doesn't matter what store. It could be the Gap. It could be anywhere. They have like millions of stores, right? And then you also can, yes, okay, Pickle uses them. You will get money back. Like if you buy something, when you use them, you will get money back. And it doesn't even matter what online site you're going to. It just will. While you're there, I'm going to give you the link. Hold on. I'm going to put it in chat.
I already found it.
You earn rewards.
I found I'm downloading the app now. 9 out of 10 times it really pugs. I just got so excited.
So I have hold on a second. So I've actually earned rewards because listen, everybody online shops, right? So, and it doesn't matter what site you go to. And then you can also earn money from, I think, from buying gift cards. So, like if you buy a gift card, I don't know, just you just have to go there and look at it. It's free, so it's definitely worth it. Oh, for crying out loud! What in the hell?
Here, wait a minute. Maybe I can get it because I'm downloading it
No, no,
now.
no, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. Wait a second. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you this, but my mother's favorite, um, favorite animal. Guess what my mother's favorite animal was? Of any animal,
You got a super chat.
I did. Can you tell me
Yeah.
it? Because I'm not there.
Oh, yes, more than enough. Thank you.
Thank you more than enough. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at my chat right now because I'm trying to find something. Here it is.
Is a turtle an animal? I'm
Uh,
gonna go with wait.
no, a turtle is not an animal.
It's a reptile, right? Hold on. Our favorite animal,
Just think, or any animal in the world.
a dog.
No,
A dog. Because she liked to
no.
watch dogs at the park. Okay.
Okay, so I just put why isn't the link working?
A monkey. A sea
No.
monkey.
Okay, wait a minute. I
Fish.
just dropped the link. Click on that link and sign up. Definitely, you'll want to sign up. No, that's not it.
Okay, what was it? A giraffe.
No,
Okay, I give up.
no, not a sloth, not a
Sloth.
fox.
Okay.
Buck the duck. I'm gonna pick an elephant. You're right, Stephanie Brown.
Buck the dog.
You're right, Stephanie. In
Good
fact,
choice. That's a great thing to
yes,
love.
she loved elephants. In fact, we were talking about it not that long ago because when she was a little girl, she loved going to the circus. And then of course, I had the conversation with my mother about the whole, circus thing and, that it's not good and blah blah. And she knew all that. She, of course, when we're having that conversation, but she was just telling me as a little girl she loved going to the circus because she loved seeing the animals. And the elephants were her favorite. So um yeah, so I went online and I was looking around for, like rescues for, for elephants, right? I wanted to see if there were any because I know there's a lot of elephants that are like what they consider to be like retired elephants. Here it is. It's called, I'll tell you what it is. I just was like, oh my God, this is so unbelievable. Elephant and Elephant Aid International Projects. It's an elephant refuge in North America. They go there to retire. They do all these wonderful things for them. They retire from zoos and circuses. They're in Georgia, spans 850 acres of gentle rolling hills, lush pastures, dense forests, spring-fed lakes, creeks, and streams, with a climate that will allow our elephants to remain outdoors 24/7, almost all year round. It's a perfect place for elephants to regain their elephantness and develop loving bonds with other elephants and caregivers. It is so beautiful. And the things that they do there, everything is so clean. They have like state of the art elephant barns. Unbelievable. It's just wonderful.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, it's unbelievable. Team of experts with unique and varied backgrounds will guide a holistic approach to care of all elephants. It's just really unbelievable. So if I ever decide to badge up my merch, if anybody wants to buy merch, that's where it's going.
So reptiles are a kind of animal. Okay, Lavina.
That's where it's going. But I
String
haven't.
cheese. I love that name. String cheese. I watched an elephant give birth not too long ago on Facebook.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I love watching baby elephants. They
Me too.
crack me up. They just have so much fun. It's
Maybe
so
Lavina.
cute to watch. It's so adorable to watch. But yeah, that was my mother's favorite animal. You know, of course she loved dogs. Yeah, she loved dogs. But
Yeah.
I'm talking about,
Yeah, exotic animals. I get. Well, I don't even know if
exotic.
elephant would be exotic, but I guess.
Well, yeah, I guess, in the grand scheme of things, yeah. But and I guess I kind of have to agree. I kind of love elephants too.
Yeah, I do too. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's definitely up there.
Reptiles are a kind of animal.
I
Oh
don't know.
yeah, they encircle. That is true. They're amazing how protective they are of the baby elephants. I have seen that they encircle them to protect them and welcome them into the tribe. Yes, I've watched quite a few videos on YouTube about, like for instance, there was a baby elephant whose mother died, right? So
Mhm.
they had to take care of that baby elephant, and then they knew they couldn't like keep it, right? So they had to introduce it into another circle of adult elephants, and hope that they would respond and take that baby into their fold.
Oh,
And they did. They have ended up doing it. Didn't happen the first time. Sour Girl,
lion
lions for
for
me.
me.
Lions are pretty cool too. You know what really
Yes.
amazes me? Did you ever watch videos of people who at one point had like a bond with whether it was a tiger or a lion or an ape or whatever, a gorilla, and then they haven't seen them in years? And we're talking about like lions, you know, like wow. And they go back after years, and that lion remembers them and goes crazy when they see them and they start hugging each other. Like, isn't that crazy? We're talking about wild animals.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah.
get it, like when they're a baby and, they've been surrounded by people, but now it's years later and they remember them. And of course, we know Jane, what was that woman's name? Jane Goodall? What was her name? Who did the
Uh,
chimpanzees for years? You know who that is, don't you?
yeah.
Okay. I don't
Yeah.
know if I'm
Is she
saying her
still
name right.
alive?
Yeah.
Goodall. Goodall?
Goodall. Yeah, I think it's Goodall.
Yeah.
Jane Goodall. She just loved those chimps. She still does. I don't think she's old now, so I don't think she goes, you know, in and lives with them. Like, I mean, she practically lived with them, that's what she did. Elephants never forget. You're right. Elephants never forget.
Yep. You always hear, I got a memory like an elephant.
Yeah, I've said that, but I
I
say that
don't.
quite
I
often.
used
I say
to.
that quite I say that when it's, you know, I say that
Yeah.
when it's necessary for me to say that.
Yeah. I don't
And
anymore. I
mostly
used
in
to,
real
but I
life.
don't.
I say I have a memory like an elephant, so don't mess with me. Yes, elephants are very intelligent. I have a little obsession
All
with
right.
great white sharks. Yeah, I don't know. Sharks scare the hell out of me. Yes, Coco the gorilla knew sign language. Yep.
Hmm.
I, I rem-
That makes me
well, isn't
sad.
Coco? That's the Robin Williams one, right? Where he
Yeah.
met Coco. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was sad. Oh, I watched another video. I wish I had never watched it. This man who had taken care of this gorilla, she was dying, right? She was dying, and he went to visit her before she died. And like he went in there, and like she had not been responsive to anyone. And when he came in, with whatever strength she had left in her body, responded to him. It was so sad because
Oh,
it's so it's so strange to see these animals, um, respond to people who they haven't seen in a really long time. This gorilla is dying, and that person walks into the room, and they hear his voice. She hears his voice and responds. It's so crazy. Yeah, rest in peace, Robin Williams. That was so sad. I think
yes.
everybody was affected by that. And it's so weird that like we say, well, how do we get so affected by people that we've never met? We've only seen them on TV shows and movies. But when that happened, um,
Yeah.
everybody was really affected by it. Listen, when I see videos of, who died in 2020 or whatever, and some people are like passed over, like they don't put it out like on Twitter or YouTube or whatever. And I'll watch one of those videos and I'll say, oh my gosh, I didn't know that person died.
Yeah, me too. Hmm.
And I'm like, why didn't anyone say anything? Like some people, they just get overlooked.
Yeah,
And
they
they get
do.
overlooked at the award shows. That's always a big deal, right? When
Yeah.
award show happens and they do the memorials and someone gets left out, and then people are like, why did that person get left out? Yeah, it was really hard when he died because you'd never know that we don't know their real lives. I mean, that's basically it. We don't know their real lives. We only see them in interviews on TV, and where they're you know not coming on all depressed and sad and telling everybody that they're not happy. They're always up when they're in front of a camera. So how would we know? I liked Robin Williams so much. Who would have ever thought that from Mork and Mindy to, some of the movies that he made where he won
Yeah.
an Academy Award, like, no, I don't think anyone ever saw that coming.
No. No. I think you're right.
He was a great, uh, he was a great actor. He really, really was. He wasn't just Mork from Mork and Mindy.
No.
And when I think back to that show now, it's kind of dumb.
It was stupid. It was stupid. And remember when he would come on Happy Days and use his
Yes.
stuff on the fawns? Yeah. I mean but hook, line, and sinker, I fell for it. I loved it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that really catapulted his career, right? Um, but it was a dumb show, to me, as dumb as Gilligan's Island. I mean, yeah, Gilligan's
Yeah.
Island. I will never get over that. I don't care what anyone says. That was the dumbest show ever put on TV
Right. I agree. We
because
watched it. I
they
watched
couldn't get off the island. Stop! It's so dumb. Everybody else got off except them. All the
right,
visitors.
Alan. Yeah. Yeah, the
But
hard bus first.
As Wendy put it, well, then there would be no show, Diane.
Right.
And I get that, but even as a young person, I was like, this is so dumb. You're not fooling me. It was, but yeah, I know it was dumb, but people watched it every week. I get it. Because the
Oh
characters
yeah.
were funny. I mean, they were funny, right? It was funny.
All right, I'm starving. We
Yeah, I
ready?
got to go too. All right, everybody. So listen. Well, I don't know. I'll say it anyway because I'm not even sure. I might, see you tomorrow. There's a possibility that I'll see you tomorrow. But if I don't see you tomorrow, have a happy new year. Everybody have a happy new year. And I'll see you next year. Get it? See, it doesn't have the same. It doesn't have the same.
I was ready for it. It's
Yeah,
not
but
the special.
it doesn't have the same thing. You know, it doesn't have the same thing as it did the first time I said it.
Well, you can't live in the past, Diane. Just look
I
straight
know.
ahead.
I know, but no. Damn. Well, yeah, I do mean that though. Everybody have a really happy new year. As happy as a new year that you can have. Yeah, I'll see you next year. 2023.
Everybody else, thank y'all for having me, and bye, y'all.
Bye everyone.